Season's greetings and Merry Christmas, everyone. A Junction Malfunction here with a review video. But not just one review, two reviews in one. 2 in 1 for one video. Because it just wouldn't be the holiday season without some sort of special deal. Not even YouTube will you escape corporate Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, today's review will be focused on the hit toy company's TrackMaster set of James Works It Out, based on the same series 12 episode of the very same name. Now, how faithful or accurate was a depiction of this TrackMaster set based on its namesake James Works It Out? Or how frightfully lacking is the TrackMaster set? Is this even a good episode to base a TrackMaster set off of? Or even a decent episode to begin with? Given that James Works It Out hails from the late hit era, it doesn't exactly give one much hope. But perhaps a bit of a Christmas cheer and spirit will make it just alright. Let us find out for ourselves!
James Works It Out.
Yeah, season 12. My least favorite season in the entire show, probably. Oh my gosh, there's human in my head! Like, that's what that face gives me. Like, just, it gives me that kind of energy. I just cannot stand how the engines look so often in this season. Although I will say, the set work for this episode is on point. It looks really good. Oh boy, the new merchandising character. My favorite. Why is that worker just carrying a brush and a bucket? Like, nice attention to detail, but like, why? It's like Toby. Why?
Why?
Oh gosh, that's Stanley voice. That's horrendous.
Oh, that was nothing. See how easily I can shunt Heavy Hector?
Heavy Hector? That's mean. That's calling him fat. We can't be fat shaming around here.
No.
It's the winter wonderland. Blah 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 blah.
It's starting to snow, James.
When did Hector like take a trip to Mexico and gain a Spanish accent? Or I don't know. Does Hector have relatives in Spain? Did he visit them over the summer? Oh boy, we're traveling. Whoa. The CGI snow isn't terrible, but like, it could be better. In some instances, it looks better, and then, oh my god, that was okay. I mean, like, this CGI Harold model is terrible. It's so bad.
He didn't want to be told what to do by a freight car.
Because James hates the working class, apparently.
I'll decide what we do.
Yeah, because you make great decisions, James. Just top-notch, best decisions ever. Quality, yup. Harold moves so unnaturally. It's so unsettling. I do not like it a single bit. Although, dang, I cannot fault this set design. This is by far one of the best looking season 12 episodes. Like, even the face animation isn't so terrible. Those two tracks just ended in snow and rocks there. That's whatever, I guess.
James puffed onto the wrong track.
Listen, you don't follow a map. I don't know why you're worried about what direction James takes. He could literally puff into a set of buffers and just magically be at his destination. Oh wait, that's just the magic buffers I just described. That's not your snowplow. I mean, it is now, but it's not your snowplow. Why is it not blue? Why you steal Spencer's snowplow, eh? I guess Spencer's technically already a snowplow. He's silver, streamlined, smooth. Yeah, Spencer would make for a decent snowplow. Be more useful that way. What'd he do? Just take the Duke and Duchess around through the snowy landscape? Yeah, Spencer would make better use of the snowplow.
But James didn't want to be told what to do by
because again, we've established this, James hates the working class.
I'll decide what we do.
The music's quite decent for like something of an atmosphere. It's like, ooh, they're all alone on the snowy track. It's like, ooh. I swear James had more freight cars when he left. Or excuse me, troublesome trucks. I don't know, Michael Brandon's narration isn't terrible in this episode, I guess. Oh boy, I love reused music from The Great Discovery. It's my favorite.
Onwards, onwards, don't slow down, James.
You know what that means, everyone?
But James didn't want to be told what to do, especially by a freight.
I told you, James hates the working class. Three-strike formula. Or tomato potato, however the heck that phrase goes.
The train smashed into the snow.
Oh no, a crash. All the trucks have died. Oh no, how sad, how tragic. Oh no, I could care less.
James is silly, James is slow, James has got us.
I hope that truck gets shot up with some experimental drugs and never wakes up again. That voice and face is nightmare fuel.
Now I know.
Okay, James's face looks super, like, completed, but Hector's did not. And that truck is annoying.
Quiet.
Yes, thank you.
Please, Hector. How can I deliver my train on time?
Oh, so
Hector
now you
was
listen to
happy to
working
help.
class while it
I'm a
benefits
very
you,
heavy
James.
freight car.
Nice to
We
see you
must race
exploiting
down the
everyone.
hill at full speed. Then we will biff the
What
train
is this
right through the
accent,
snow.
honestly?
What a
If
good
anything, Hector
idea.
should have like an American accent. He's a heavily engineered cold
So
truck, and those were
Hector was
common in
uncoupled from
America.
the train.
What is the deal with that one truck? I don't understand.
James
Also, why is that one
reached
stone just
and
there on
reached.
Hector? Like, okay.
Last,
Also,
he had hauled
Hector is
back
big
to
and
the
heavy as
top
he
of the
is,
hill.
and those trucks made out of wood, surely they would just splinter
Okay,
at just
James,
being
go!
rammed by Hector. Oh, that's not
James
terrifying.
raced faster and faster down the
Wow,
hill. There was a
railway
mighty
safety,
biff,
that was
and Hector pushed the
wonderful.
train right through the snow.
Some
We
cool
did it,
camera
Hector.
angles, I'll give
Well
it that.
done. Hector was
I don't know, as far as the
pleased.
3-strike formula goes, could have been worse, could have been better. I mean, at least James didn't, like, totally screw up and was actually able, like, to fix the problem he got himself into. Is this the only time we see Great Water Tune in
Thomas were
snow?
already
It's
at
pretty,
Great
I
Water.
like it. It's just a shame we don't see it more
You
often.
made it.
I
we
hate
were
that Stanley
worried.
voice so much. That is
I
not the
wasn't
Stanley
worried.
voice I know.
Hector helped me all
Pierce
the way.
Brosnan's Stanley
Stanley
voice
and
is like
Thomas
10
looked
times better. But
surprised.
even then,
You
Stanley's
can always
voice
rely
in
on a
Gordon
good
Takes a
freight
Shortcut
car.
is a lot better.
Hector was
So
happy
I
to have
don't
helped.
understand why
And
Michael
James was
Brandon
happy
decided to
to
give
have a
Stanley this
new
really
friend.
weird voice. I can't believe the episode's over already. That was so weird. I mean, it's a very decent episode, I gotta say. I've seen worse. I've seen better. I will say, though, for a season 12 episode, the set design was really nice. It was like the snow, the trees. It didn't look like it just ended. It looked like this is like they put like actual effort and thought process into what they were designing for the episode, which I appreciate because so much of season 12 is so bland and so generic and just so overgrown and just like has no personality or charm or anything to it. So it is just refreshing to see some visuals that are appealing to the eye. It's a pretty run-of-the-mill episode, I gotta say. Although, let's find out and see how well the Hit Toy Company made their TrackMaster set. James works it out based on this episode of the same name, and if it's a decent representation of this episode, or if it's a bit lacking. So, shall we embark to see if the set stays true or not? Ooh, the mystery, the suspense, the ooh. Who am I kidding? You'll find out in like 5 seconds. Look at his split.
Now, how does the Hit Toy Company's TrackMaster James Works It Out playset, released in 2008, compare to the same series 12 episode of the very same name? Well, to begin with, much better. Can't have a Christmas-themed video without regular tracks. Gotta have something of a more, well, certain winter wonderland flavor. Don't you agree? But that does bring me on to my first point. The tracks included are the regular stock standard brown TrackMaster tracks. While fine on their own, and this was very typical for Hit Toys with all their Christmas releases, I much prefer the Snow White tracks that Mattel Fisher-Price later included with their winter-themed releases. Although, not as if there was much track to begin with. For an episode with so many different destinations and characters and what have you going on, this set is incredibly lacking. It doesn't even include Hector or any of the rolling stock for James to pull around, let alone anyone else to interact with on this playset. The James I have featured here is the flip face variant that shares similar tooling with the one released with this set, which many years ago I painted up to be Black Livery James, for before that the wires had snapped and the model was no longer functional. Although oddly enough, the James face is the same one from the remote control James that Hit Toys had released in the previous year of 2008. Seeing as this was one of the final TrackMaster sets to be released under Hit Toys, I half suspect that in an attempt to clear up leftover stock, they cobbled together this hodgepodge of a James as a release. Honestly, if I had to best describe the set, it's very hodgepodge. The Snowy Mountain Tunnel, while an interesting piece, doesn't even feel or look like a regular TrackMaster station that you'd come to expect from Hit Toys. While the sticker is torn on mine, for this is childhood one, it's only detailed on the one side, and the rest of it has been left unpainted, barring a quick Sharpie job I did many years ago in order to give the tree some color. I suppose you could argue it's all covered in snow, but then why bother to even paint up the rocks and trees on the other side? This destination doesn't even have to do anything with the episode itself. James never had to burst out of a snowy tunnel. I suppose one could argue for the point that this is meant to represent when James and Hector bash through the snowdrift in the episode, But then if that's the case, I ask why this telegram pole is on top of the snow tunnel? It's a cool mechanism, but it is utterly and completely bizarre. This seems like the kind of tooling they would use if they wanted to make a TrackMaster set themed around, oh, I don't know, Thomas and the Rainbow? Where, you know, in the episode, Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle go out to actually fix the telegram poles that had been knocked out in the storm? Now for James Works It Out, the issue is getting a stone delivery, the Great Water Tin. The issue of the telegram and the telephone lines aren't of any relevance within the episode itself, so why it's a play feature in this TrackMaster set, I have no idea. So as for Series 12 of Thomas Friends being such a generally poor quality season, for James Works It Out to be actually a half decent episode, but yet to receive a tragically frightful looking TrackMaster playset is disappointing to say the least. But who knows? Maybe one of these days I will feature a video showcasing what I would have done differently to improve this rather mediocre release from Hit Toys. In any case, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this style of first reviewing the episode, then looking over to its related TrackMaster release. But for now, I bid you all adieu, and a very Merry Christmas.